Okay, so the video I want to review and show is going through the API documentation a little bit and utilizing Postman. So I'm going to go to the Get Started tab and navigate over to the Read Documentation, that first tab. This is going to be our API Walacor documentation. And we can review a lot of the intimate details because Walacor is really a back-end platform product. It's a data platform. It's not just a database, it's a platform. So there's a lot of features and functionalities within that client application. And more importantly, there's a ton more in the actual API. So I'm going to go to Run in Postman up here, and we'll just do Postman for web. That'll work great. Let me add it to my collection. My workspace, that works great. And what I need to do is navigate over, there's overview, there's authorization, there's scripts, and then there's variables. I need to configure my server and my username and password, and then I can now access all of the APIs just here without having to integrate with the front end. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pull in my server, which is going to be this IPv4 address. So I'll pull that in here. My username was admin, and my password was password. Not the best password, I know. But beautiful. Now let's try to log in. Dev2 was one of the earlier keys to use Postman. We just need to swap this variable out to server. It may already be server by the time you see this. But now we can access, if you see anything like that, just feel free to leave a comment or reach out to the team. But now I send this API endpoint and I can see the exact payload that I'm receiving back for logging in. And here's my API token. Here's my role with admin access. Here's my first name is system, last name admin. I can add users. We can look at the body for this. Here's a user I can add to the data platform, and I should get a response here, success response. If I wanted a username of Ryan Pags and first name Ryan, last name Pags, and maybe I can have a different password, but because I've been on the kick of having a simple password, I'll just keep it simple. And I can just interact with the data platform right here using Postman without having to go too far. So let's actually go to this endpoint here, or excuse me, not this endpoint, but this IPv4 address. Let's review the platform, and I can go to schemas. I can go to user management, and I can look at users. I can go to the data here. So these are users that we just made. Let's go ahead and go to the schema here. I just noticed I had a capitalization error here, but you can actually see the data firsthand right here in the platform from Postman, which is just so great when you're testing, building a client application. There's a ton more to work with. Feel free to poke around, look at the documentation, read the documentation. Walter spent an immense amount of time building this product and this API. It's such a beautiful product. So that's an easy way to interface with it if you just want to get to the data platform. If you have any troubles, do not hesitate to reach out to us and the Walacor team. Thank you guys so much for watching this series, and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.